All right, I'm here at Future E-Bikes in Broomfield, Colorado, and I've been wanting to somewhat branch out a little bit more because I've been seeing so many people on e-bikes that normally wouldn't be able to ride bikes, and it's just awesome to see, honestly. I've been wanting my mom to get into riding, but it's hard for her to keep her balance, and to see them be able to sell trikes where you have three wheels instead of two, so you just sit on the bike and pedal it. And I just wanted to come talk to the shop owner, see the inside of the store. Man, it's just awesome just seeing people out with the freedom to ride bikes. Gonna talk to a couple customers as well if we can. So let's hop in here and talk to Mike and so he can let you know what's going on in here. All right, we are here at Future Bikes and we got Mike here, the owner. And I wanted to come here and showcase this bike shop because there's so many people that are able to ride bikes now that I see riding around town that normally wouldn't be able to ride normal bikes. And you give them that outlet to that freedom where they can pick all these different bikes, step-throughs, trikes, anything they could choose, even kids' bikes. So I wanted to ask you, how has it been so far being able to serve it like that to the community?
You know, that was part of the reason we opened this store, was so that we could be the local bike shop for our community. We didn't have anything like this here. People in my family that are elder and can't ride regular bikes. I have family members and friends that are dealing with some type of physical situation. And so I got into it slowly and started realizing that it's not just a matter of having something fun. The fun factor is there no matter what. But to be able to have something that's going to help people that cannot ride the distance or the speed they used to be able to, and they still want to ride, either through age or through physical disabilities. They don't want to give up yet.
How long have you been riding, and what made you get into riding the e-bikes?
I've been riding an e-bike coming up on 3 weeks now, and I had a standard bike, but it was really hard on my knees. So we decided to join the e-bike family to make it easier to go up the hills.
I don't blame you. So what would you say to people, because I want to get my mom into e-bikes, but what would you say to people out there that are hesitant to get on e-bikes?
Oh, I would say definitely it's the way to go, and I would definitely go and buy one. It's a lot easier to ride.
What made you get into the e-bike world?
I couldn't ride my bike anymore because I've got some knee problems, and so I wanted something that was easier on the knees. You know, that's why I say your knees aren't pain-free anymore, but they don't hurt like they did.
All right, we got Joni here, and I want to know how you ended up getting an e-bike when you came here initially for a scooter for your grandson.
Do I tell them the truth?
Oh yeah, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
So I called Bikes, that's right down the street from my house, and said, hey, do you sell electric bikes? Nope. I said, can you recommend a place? Nope, don't know a place. So my grandson got online and we found this place up in Broomfield, and I said, Cooper, I just picked him up from his flag football tournament. Come on, let's go look for a bike and a scooter, and came in here, and Mike was able to help me right away and made my day. I'm retired and I'm going to enjoy it on my new e-bike. I'm excited.
Heck yeah! So I noticed when you first got on the bike, you had a smile right on your face initially. Where did that smile come from? What made you so happy when you got on that bike?
I know at this age we got to keep moving, and I just felt free. It was wonderful. Get back on a bike.
They still want to have a life, and so that really inspired me to get into something like this and be able to offer that to our community.
I've actually had my bike serviced here, which is how I found out about this shop. Great service, great customer service. And the one thing I've noticed since I've been in here is the excitement from the customers, how happy they are when they come out of here. It's just smiles and happiness all around, just great energy. And I want to know, what's the best thing you could tell people that are hesitant to get into e-bikes? The stigma might be out there, and that might not be real bikes. What would you think those people need to hear?
You can get as much exercise on an e-bike as you want to get because they're heavier than normal bikes. So if you want to get a workout, you can get a workout. It's not cheating. If you want to be able to take it easy, you can take it easy. The best advice I can ever give is to go and physically test ride. That's what I recommend. Get out, find a place, test ride, and do your homework. There's a whole lot of e-bikes out there on the market that you can buy online that you're going to be back more times than not because it's not working right. The quality of the parts aren't there. Find a reputable place and then go test ride and do your homework. And I guarantee you, you'll be one of those people with a smile on your face.
Speaking of smiles on your face, and that's what I love, the last person that just walked out here had a huge smile on their face. But the biggest thing that I've wanted to put out there now with the e-bikes, because I got a lot of health issues in my family, people who aren't as mobile as they used to be. And I've seen people come in here and they might not be in the best shape that they want to be in, but they're able to walk out of here with a bike. And that's what I want to really put out there, is open up the world to that demographic that shows, hey, these are more than just e-bikes. These are life-changing machines that can really bring families together and get everybody out riding and enjoying the nice weather and just being able to exercise without overexerting themselves, but still getting a workout in.
With the e-trikes, we have so many of our customers tell us that after they've been riding the e-trike for a while, that their doctors are amazed at how well they're walking. You know, they're not having to put out all the effort and strain anything, but they're getting the movement through their joints. And just getting movement through your joints all the time is what's going to help keep them looser, lubed up. And so that's been a big thing for us with the trikes, is that it really is helping their health. At the same time, mentally, it's helping them being outside, getting the sun, getting the wind in their face, smiling again, getting the endorphins going. There's just so many benefits to it. But I would say being able to get out and just have movement. If you just had a knee surgery and you can't put a lot of effort in, these work great for that. And then as you start to heal, you can increase your effort. There's a broad range of what these bikes can do for you, other than just, like I said, the fun factor.
So many people up in age now kind of give up a lot of times, but given the opportunity, I'm sure a lot of them would love to try these e-bikes out. And that's where I feel like I come in, and I want to be able to put that message out there, show people what's out there and the capabilities they could have if they were able to get out and get on one of these bikes. So I really appreciate you having me, and this shop is awesome. So make sure if you need an e-bike or if you're ever interested in one, come to Future E-Bikes, and Mike will definitely help you out, or Mikey. Just ask for Mike or Mikey. We were interviewing Shelly and Glenn, and then we just had Anthony roll up on us on the framed bike. And this was perfect timing because he was telling me how much he paid for this bike, and I just rode it, and I can't believe it was only $2,000. I've never said this, I don't think, on camera. If I was to dump a lot of money into a bike, it would be this style bike, like a gravel/road bike. But tell us about this bike, and what do you usually use it for?
So I come from the mountain bike background, and I just didn't like having to drive places to constantly ride, so I thought I'd try gravel riding. And I found this on sale for about $2,000, and ever since then I loved it. I completed an Unbound on this bike, and I haven't looked back since.
I don't think people understand what goes into mountain biking. Like, you got to pack up the bike, get the bike all ready, and then you got to go somewhere.
Your gear,
Yeah.
water, food, everything.
But with this, you
Right
go
out the
straight out the front door.
Yep.
And I'm just like, that's a game changer for a lot of people, because especially now with the daylight, I don't know, the savings time, whatever it is, it's dark at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You could just go out the front door right after work and try to get some miles in, rather than trying to go to a mountain and spending 3-4 hours.
Yeah. I find these bikes easier to maintain
Yeah.
than a mountain bike.
Would you suggest people try out gravel biking who are hesitant and don't think that, oh, I don't want to ride drop bars, I don't want to ride a gravel bike, I could just ride my mountain bike? When you ride around town and stuff, can you tell a big difference between a gravel bike and the typical mountain bike?
Huge difference, yeah. I feel like everybody should just get into gravel riding.
All right, there you have it, Anthony, from the man himself. You got to get into gravel riding. I've been saying it for the longest.